Hi, and today I'm gonna show the refactoring progress. We've got a little micro app that's running. We've put a loader in place in the last video. In this video, we're gonna actually try and get that running, so slightly more challenging in that aspect. So, looking at what we want to get rid of, we're now loading this, so we can actually delete this as our starting point. Delete. That looks better. Yeah, I don't want that. Bit of code cleanup going on here. Okay, so we're going to want to create our, for the moment, holder for our items, calling it underscore items to just have a place to store that. And I've changed the name of the handler to load good. This was the old way of just getting those items. We need a new function now, so we'll call this load all. Load all function. Can't type today, can't type any day. So I'm going to load all, and within this load all, we want to do our tour data. So tour data loader. I think $HP data tools. Always want to write JSON there. Just funny to see Google predict and see that a lot of people do also write JSON. Good. As our callback. As well, because this is a promise, we can catch the error too, which I'll just add here as a small improvement, but load bad. So we've now got a handler for both scenarios. Here's our load good. Copy that across. We'll see that these are working. Load bad. We'll just log a message for now. So that's load bad, and see if we've got. Okay, so we know we've broken it. We've deleted the stuff out of there, so that's what we need is to make items. That's our now underscore items. So we come into load good when we load that, and we pass that, and because the data is JSON and it's the first object is items, we need the dot items, and we need to. Right, so we've lost our app stuff here, which is cool, and we still need to do more stuff. So we need to actually run this, I think, because we're not actually loading that yet. No, that's right. So let's do it at the end. So there might be some kind of initialization area that I might want to do this in, but for now I'm just going to call that from here. And I've got an error. tours misspelt. So that's my catch working. Okay, looks like we might be getting data in the background but not doing anything with it. This is probably a latency issue. So we're no longer coming into here, into the load bad. We are actually running the load good. And I've got this trigger, which is, this comes from a micro event. And what that does is emits the event loaded tours. And if you want, you can pass in something else. I prefer not to pass objects and variables around. I just think that's a bit messy. So right now, where we have our tours, for example in tour list, we need to do something about that latency. So let's try here. Tour store dot find. Let's try loaded tours. So now we will pick up this emitted event when the data has loaded, but in this class, which is handled, and that then causes an anonymous function that runs in its own scope. So we need to bind that to this, and then it will run in the right scope, and we should have this be able to set state. This basically does a refresh in React, and that might be enough. Have I got any errors? No. Right, so let's check we're running in here. Right, so we're getting the event, we're coming there. And we might have to reset the tours here. So we're setting the tours in state, and we might have to make that into tourstore.get all, because now get all returns our and we've got our tours. So there we go, and now we're using our tour storage. So I've got a couple of errors to fix through, and this is all part of the refactoring deal. So I'm going to go and carry on with that, but we've started to fix the app and started on with our refactor. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.